name is Matthew Robbins, and I'm here to give a speech about homeschooling, because I am a homeschooler. I was going to talk about the academic side, all the learning, what we learn and how we learn it, and hopefully get you guys interested in it, whether you want to homeschool yourselves, even though most of you are probably out of high school already, but you can still homeschool yourself, or maybe even homeschool your children one day. But before I get into that, I was going to get into some things that you guys might think about homeschooling that are not true. Number one, we aren't like the Duggars that you guys go through. We're not all, however many kids that is. All the girls don't wear dresses, all the guys don't wear, dress shirts. Because honestly, most of the time we're outside playing in the mud because it tastes good. The other thing is, the school we do, the books, we use the same books. We do the same courses, same classes, except the difference is we don't go to class. Really, it's not like, we don't go outside and play outside for our science. We actually read the books. We do our algebra, we do our science, our reading, everything. We actually use the books, same ones you guys use. The other thing is, you guys, the most popular thing I've heard is social links. Where do we get our social life? Personally, with myself, I do sports. I do quite active in the sports community. Sometimes too active people that are crazy, kind of like me. The other thing is, no matter what, there will always be a Starbucks. Like the zombie apocalypse, it's still going to be there. That is the place to go if you want to, socialize with people. One of my other favorite things about homeschooling is no matter what, you can sleep anywhere, anytime, whenever you want, and you can control. So, if any of you guys want to consider homeschooling, that's number one right there. The other thing is schooling. You get to grade your own school. Homeschoolers, you decide what grade you get, whether it's on effort or if it's on getting the answers right or wrong. But if it's got a D, you could write it down with a C. Homeschooling, it's completely up to you, but colleges, they'll tell pretty quick whether or not you're really an A student or a D student. But you ask, what do we really gain? What is the benefit of homeschooling, of being self-taught? Because in reality, myself, I haven't been taught by anybody, including even my parents, since before I was in high school. I am completely self-taught. With all of my subjects, I taught myself how to play the piano, how to do algebra, play the trombone, guitar, all these things I taught myself. And through that, I learned a lot about self-reliability, self-discipline, and being independent. Because I don't have to, I read my own books, I teach myself my own things. And through that, we learn a lot about puzzles or just problem solving. We're really good at it. Most of the people I know that are homeschoolers, they grow up to be engineers. Because that's just the way that they learn, that's the way they taught themselves. And it's just the way that they naturally think, because that's how they taught them. So how do we do it? Well, the way I personally do it is just active learning. It's basically, no matter where you are, always keep an open mind, so that you can just always be open to new ideas of learning. Really, you can't learn anything unless you have an open mind to do it, because you're in the classroom or with your friends. If you don't have a desire to learn, you can't learn. It's pretty much exactly that simple. Might sound too simple, but that's pretty much it. One of my friends, he's, I don't know, probably 13 or 14, and he just picks up random textbooks, and they're college-level textbooks, and reads them over the summer just because he's bored and he wants to learn. So he'll read them over the summer, and we'll be like, when did you learn about that? It's like, well.
When did you become an expert in thermonuclear astrophysics?
Yeah, that's one of the craziest things about homeschoolers is we'll just pick stuff up. And because, like I said, we naturally adapt that way because that's how we teach ourselves. A great example of homeschooling is Dr. J. He taught himself how to speak Spanish and other languages, and that's pretty much completely through his own self-discipline and his desire to learn. Like I said, I taught myself all these different things, piano, I draw, a little bit of painting, but different things that aren't specifically education. I mean, it's all education, everything is education, but it's not, you know. But anything you guys want to do ever, in college, out of college, at home, with a friend, the great thing about homeschooling is that you can go at your own pace. You don't even have to finish, but you get to decide what you learn and how much you learn. My other thing is you will succeed because most people are lazy. Homeschoolers, if you're an active homeschooler and you really are into learning, no matter what, you aren't lazy. You have a desire to learn, because if you don't have a desire to learn, you're going to fail, because you don't have anyone helping you. So really, that is the main thing. Just having that desire to learn, having an open mind, and always being willing to learn. So, go back to the beginning. Always active learning.